Why, hello there. It's your friendly neighborhood Toronto Mike. Quick question for the hive mind. Is this show of mine called Toronto Miked? MIKE', which is what I named it back in 2012. For episode 1, I had the logo, I had the opening theme, I had the name of the show, Toronto Miked. But this week, the following radio superstars have called the show Toronto Mike without the apostrophe D, or Toronto Mike the podcast. Maureen Holloway did it in her spectacular return. And then I just heard the great Aaron Davis and Lisa Brandt do the exact same thing. So I'm going to play that clip right now, and then I'm going to tell you how today's schedule is morphing. And I'm going to promote tonight's event, which is free, as in beer, and then tell you what's coming up. And this thing I'm doing now, which is not scripted, as if you can't tell, is unnumbered. So I don't want to hear from the VP during FOTM cast that I'm padding the stats. These episodes don't get a number. But here is Gracefully and Frankly. That's a podcast by Aaron Davis and Lisa Brandt, both FOTMs. Let's listen.
Oh, Mo. Mo. The one and only Maureen Holloway with Toronto Mike Boone.
Yeah, I love it. You know what? This is good. What they put her through at that radio station is absolutely inhumane.
Yeah.
To make somebody go on the air and pretend that everything's okay, to not be able to tell the truth to listeners. I mean, authenticity is what it's all about, and Rogers stamped that out. So good for Mo, good for Maureen for telling the truth, and a great place to tell it with Toronto Mike.
But the whole point of it is that we built our show for 30 damn years on that radio station, on authenticity, on being real, on laughing and crying and sharing people's little wins and great losses, including our own. And then, just for Rogers to go, do nothing to see here. Anyway, Mo spills the beans, the tea, the whole thing. And it is Toronto Mike, the podcast. So find it, listen to it, and tell him who sent you.
I'm now seriously considering renaming this podcast Toronto Mike, the podcast, since that's all anybody calls it anyway. So anyway, just goofing around, Aaron and Lisa. I love the fact you played a clip and you talked about it. And of course, that clip was from Maureen Holloway earlier this week. Now, I'm talking to you at about 11 a.m. on Thursday, June 25th, 2026. I'm looking at the clock right now. It's actually 10:50. I round it up. What are you going to do about it? Okay. I was expecting Blair Packham to visit today at noon for Rewinder, which is a quarterly episode about everything happening in the Canadian media from the past quarter. And we're actually way overdue. Like, this was supposed to happen in early June, but Blair went to Colombia. He's been super busy. We had to schedule it for June 25th, but he's under the weather. Blair Packham. He's under the weather. So we're not going to record today because I don't want him coming here when he's sick. We're going to record Monday. And I got to say, I got so much radio stuff. I mean, the Indy 88 stuff I talked about with Bob Willett involving Brent on the morning show. Marilyn Dennis will have hung up her headphones by then. The Maureen Holloway, Darren B. Lamb bomb. There's, Susan Bonner, who came over for her exit interview. There's Patricia Jaggernoth is now a morning show host at Flow 98.7. I mean, you should see the list of things. Helena Balka, who I heard back when I listened to AM radio, I would hear her do traffic updates on the Fan 590. She's retired. There's the stuff going on in Toronto radio right now. It's a lengthy list. And really, Blair comes over. I kind of excitedly share all the info, and he chimes in when he's got something to say. But really, I need the sounding board that is Blair Packham for Rewinder. We're going to record that on Monday, so that's not happening today. So this unnumbered episode is to say Rewinder is Monday, and today, which is June 25th, today's TMLX 22. Literally, I'm going to get a haircut. Andy the barber is in town, limited time only. He's going to show up after he wraps up at 7 p.m. tonight. He's going to show up at TMLX 22 because I don't want to bury the lead here. TMLX 22 is happening 6 to 9 p.m. tonight at Great Lakes Brewery, and that is 30 Queen Elizabeth Boulevard, down the street from the Costco in South Etobicoke. If you've never been to a TMLX event, it's time to make your debut. It is so, you just show up, you get a token for a free beer, so your first beer is on the house. Okay, that's amazing. Great Lakes Brewery makes it there. It'll be so damn fresh. I have Palma Pasta delivering food to feed a small army of FOTMs. So come hungry, get some delicious Palma Pasta. Now, I know the forecast is a bit, wonky today. It might rain, but fear not. We have tents. Okay, we will be sheltered. Ideally it would be 25 and sunny, but I don't control the weather. I control lots of things in the TMU, the Toronto Mike universe. I don't control the weather. Okay, I never said I control the weather. It's a rain or shine event. Heck, if it's pouring rain, even better. More leftover Palma Pasta for me, and I get to see who is truly loyal here. Who came out in the rain, okay? We'll play the Blind Lemon song, okay? No rain, no rain. But it's happening rain or shine. There will be some kind of shelter via tents. I'm talking to Tobias Vaughn now, but if you have to peek at a soccer match, because of course the World Cup is happening, these are big matches, there are a couple of TVs. There's a sheltered patio that will have a TV, and there's one inside the actual, what do you call that? The tap room, okay? That's part of the brewery, which is obviously it's indoors, it's sheltered. So there are televisions. You can peek at that, but come say hi to me. I want to introduce you to some other FOTMs. Peter Gross will be there. Again, I make no money on this event. This is literally me selfishly wanting to leverage my wonderful relationship with Great Lakes Brewery and Palma Pasta so I can get you free beer and free pasta tonight. There's no, hey, if you get 80 people, the bonus kicks in. No. If there's 10 people tonight or 100 people tonight, the only difference is I will be 10 times happier if there's 100 people because I fed 10 times the number of listeners. And I got fresh, delicious craft beer from Great Lakes for 10 times the number of people. That will make me happier. But I make no more money if there's 100 people tonight or if there's 10 people tonight. Got it? So I don't know what your plans are. A bunch of you have written me to say, oh, my daughter's graduating. Oh, my father's having surgery. Oh, I'm sick. Looking at you, Blair Packham. These are all good excuses. But if you don't have something like that going on, get your butts to Great Lakes Brewery from 6 to 9 p.m. Have some food, have some drink, hang out. Let me introduce you to Cam Gordon. Let me introduce you to the VP of Sales. Let me introduce you to Peter Gross. Lorne Honigman says he's dropping by with his wife. What more do you want? Who knows who will be there? Last year's Snow showed up. Snow won't be there this year, so don't come to see Snow, okay? But I would say come to see Robert Lawson, okay, the official fact checker of the Toronto Mike podcast. Come to meet the man who is 22 for 22. Langer's going to be there. Come and meet the man who's going to give me some Big Mac coupons, free Big Macs for my kids. That's Rush Mike, okay? Come and meet Live Fumka and Juan. They might be wearing orange to support their soccer team. I know Juan's got Columbia as well. Lots going on. I've ranted too long. I wanted to talk about all these radio things. Nobody talks about radio anymore. And there's a new host of Metro Morning. There's so much going on. I needed to get an episode of Rewinder done. But that's going to happen Monday. Today, it's about me getting a haircut. This is very important to all of you. You might not recognize me tonight. Okay, I'm just warning you. I'm going to get a haircut. And I'm going to be at Great Lakes Brewery from 6 to 9 p.m. for TMLX 22. And my wife is in Edmonton. She's not going to be at Great Lakes, but I'm going to have a couple of the little ones. I'm going to have my 10-year-old and my 12-year-old. And they're there the whole time. And they're going to need some caregiving. So if you want to come and nurture my children, this is your chance. See you all tonight. TMLX 22. Be there.
Well, all we need to do is we need to let the Rivley know to expect Nirvana the band.
What do? Call the Rivley from Now magazine? Oh, hey, it's supposed to say...
Call the Rivley from Now magazine.
We already did that.
You see?
Oh, my God.
It's just a reverse.
We just got to break
You
into
just
Now
came
magazine.
up with it like as if it was nothing. You're incredible.
I thought you were going to say you're Kramer.
You're Kramer.
Actually, which one was Kramer?
I think I'm a bit more Kramer than you.
I mean, in the show. Was it the Jewish woman?
The guy who came in the door. Yeah.
Jerry, I need a pickle.